What's going on, guys? It's Carnage Pure here, and for today's video I have the world's most kills with a submachine gun on Advanced Warfare. So this gameplay, it's 87 kills on the map Biolab, and I was using the ASM1. This is my favourite submachine gun, my favourite gun in the game. And you might ask why this gun. It's not actually too good, and I know it's not too good, but to be honest, everybody's using the bow and the AK-12, and I don't want to do that, because if everybody's using it, why would I want to do the same? So I'm using an SMG, I'm being different, I'm challenging myself, and I managed to get this gameplay. So hope you enjoy it. It was 87 kills to 27 deaths, I believe, so I had a nice 3+ KD in there, so it wasn't like I just run around and got a 1 KD. So I hope you enjoy this gameplay, and just if you're wondering, it's sped up slightly. It's 1.3 times sped up, I believe. So the only reason I did that is so the gameplay is even quicker, just so I don't have to commentate for literally 12.5 minutes. It's more like a 10-minute something commentary. So hopefully you can understand my speeding up the gameplay there. So for today's commentary, I've got a number of things I have to talk about, not that I want to, for 10 minutes, but I'm going to start with my thoughts on Advanced Warfare, because this is my first proper commentary on a gameplay for Advanced Warfare, so I figured I'd give my thoughts on what I actually think of the game, because I've had a number of comments saying that. So, in all honesty, Advanced Warfare is hard to get gameplays. It is hard right now. Maybe it's because I'm still learning the game. It hasn't been out even a week yet, so you can give leeway to some people for not getting gameplays yet, but it's hard, to be honest. I had my chem by this time in Ghosts back in the day, when Ghosts came out. And I haven't had a DNA yet. The closest I've come is 3 off on Riot with a KF5, literally like an hour after I got the game. And after then, I've only got sort of 25s and around that area of the gun streak. So I've come close, but no banana. And honestly, like I said, it's hard, but it's a lot of fun. Advanced Warfare, there's so many different gun variations, attachments, and just for the fact that it's a new COD, there's so much to do. And the exo movements as well, they allow for so much diversity in how you play, and your play styles really do compete against other playstyles literally by the basis of the exo movement. You can outmaneuver people, win gunfights because of the exo movement. It is a lot of fun, and it's got a big learning curve. You can definitely say that. This game does have a learning curve. It's not like the same sort of mechanics as the older COD, because when I went into Ghosts, I already knew how to jump, aim, knife, all that. But on this game it's different. You need to adopt a different playstyle, you need to learn the game. It's literally like a whole new Call of Duty, but at the same time it's still got that Call of Duty feel, still the fast-paced Call of Duty. So, it's sort of 50-50. You know some of it, but there's a bit more to learn now. So, I'm enjoying it. I'm one of the people enjoying it. And about the game itself, the guns, if you want my opinion on that, honestly, the AK and the bow, they are OP. I don't care what anyone says, and I may get some hate for this if people use them guns, but to be honest, the bow, I'll just give a brief description of it. It has no sway when you aim down sights, it has no recoil, it has a really high fire rate, a quick reload, high damage, and that's just the default version, sorry. There's an elite version, I've had it in a supply drop. It melts, it has more damage and I think a bit more range, so it just makes an OP gun into God, pretty much. It is a godly gun. So I'm calling for nerfs, to be honest, because every game you'll see the bow in the feed or the AK, and honestly every game I've played there's been at least 4 enemies using the bow. So I'd like a nerf. I'd like to see me getting killed by guns that require a bit more gun skill, such as the ASM1, because the submachine guns, I don't think they need patching, but I think some of them need patching, to be honest, but I think it's just the assault rifles, the bow and the AK that need a nerf, just to bring it sort of on par with the submachine guns, so that the assault rifles don't win gunfights where really the SMG should win, if you understand me there. So that's what I think. If you're wondering about the maps and my opinions on the maps, they're really fast paced, they allow a lot of different play styles, and the exo movements really can be used on all the maps. The Biolab, I think the reason I did well on this map was because it's sort of that more sort of old school style Call of Duty map, because most of the action happens indoors, where sort of boost jumping can't really be done because there's sort of low ceilings and you can't go on the roof when you're indoors unless there's a glass window. It sort of restricts you to playing in an old school Call of Duty way, and that's where I guess shine, because I've been playing Call of Duty for ages in that fashion, so I was able to do well using that playstyle and then use the exo movements and such when I went outside. So this map is really good for submachine gunning, probably one of the best maps. Detroit is also very good for submachine gunning. So that's a very close quarters map, quite an urban map as well, so kill streaks aren't the best thing for that. You probably want to run UAVs, but that's another thing, the kill streaks. I like the kill streaks. I don't think they're overpowered, but at the same time I think they need buffing. I think they need to be a little bit better. The UAV and the fact that you can sort of customize your kill streaks, or score streaks as they are now, I really like that. You can customize your UAVs and your system hack. I quite like running non-lethals, and you see in this gameplay I'm only running the UAV. That allows me to have an extra attachment or an extra perk, so that's something I choose to do. I run non-lethals. I'm not kind of kill streak guy, and the maps quite often don't actually allow you too often to play with a kill streak because of the buildings. So if you're wondering about the class I was using, I'll get the class up now so I can remember it. So I had the ASM1 with advanced rifling, foregrip and the extended clip. This class setup is actually on Carnage, I believe, so I might link that down in the description if you want to go and check that out and get the whole class and see what it looks like. So there were the attachments. Perk 1, I have low profile and lightweight. That just allows me to rush instead of the radar. Perk 2, peripherals. That gives my radar a bit of extra space and makes it a little bit bigger so I can see more enemies showing up on the minimap. And in the perk 3 tier I had blast suppressor, which doesn't show my exo movement on the minimap. And I had scavenger, so allowing me to pick up more bullets every time I need to run out of ammo, or use ammo actually. So a very good class setup. My only perk was my only score streak was the UAV, and on that I had extra assist points, extra time, and I think quicker swipes. So where every time the UAV swipes, it does it in a quicker fashion, so you can see more updates on the minimap quicker. So very good customization there. And I've actually got a camo for this gun. I've got 3 or 4 now. This is Cryptic Raid, it's for 50 headshots. It's quite a nice camo. Now, it goes well with this map because it's white and Biolab is quite snowy. So, you know, a nice little mixture of the camos there. So I'm hoping you're enjoying the gameplay so far. One thing about this game mode, Momentum, it's a great game mode for getting high scoring games. Really good game mode. The spawns are very close, it's very, very fast paced. And if you're going for 100 pluses, this is the game mode. I know my friend Carnage Tank, he's just got the world's most kills in this, 110 kills. That'll be featured on Carnage shortly. So Carnage is always linked in the description of this video, so go click on that and it will come out within the next few days. So I haven't actually had a DNA bomb yet. You're seeing this gameplay and you're wondering, you're getting a lot of kills, you seem to know somewhat about what you're doing. But I haven't had a DNA bomb yet. I'm trying ever so hard to get one. I'm thinking I'll most likely get one at the weekend when I can really sort of grind. I don't just have the evening after school to grind, or after sixth form. So you'll probably see one at the weekend or early next week, most likely, if you're wondering when I can get a DNA bomb. So overall, this game, it seems really fun, very hard as well, but I think that's just because it requires a learning curve. Once I get past that, I think I'll do better. I'm also staying at first prestige level 50 so that the matchmaking doesn't put me with players of my sort of ability, because this game has skilled matchmaking, so anyone you play against is likely to be of the same skill level as you. So I'm going to stay and wait for all the sweaty people to sort of move on past me further into the prestiges, and I'm going to pick up the sort of less skilled players, if that's a respectful way to call them. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're not already. I have a ton of Advanced Warfare content coming out soon, and favourite this video if you enjoyed it that much. It was very fast paced. I did speed it up a bit just for the sake of having, you know, not a 12 or 13 minute commentary. I'm gonna try and get this gun diamond as well. It's a lot of challenges for the camos, but I like the fact there's a lot of camos and you have to really grind because it makes the camo worthwhile. You can actually say I've got this camo that requires a lot of doing to get it. So leave a like, subscribe, favourite, and I'll see you in my next video.